What's going on YouTube? In this video, I want to talk about a secret kind of bait and switch method to get your first client. What we're going to be doing is giving them an irresistible offer, then we get our foot in the door, and then we can switch the offer if it makes sense for the situation. Before we dive in, if you're someone that's stuck, you don't know if you should be doing email copywriting, email closing, or setting for clients, you don't know what you should be charging, you don't know where to get clients, you don't have a system to get clients, you don't even know how to fulfill the service if you did get hired. If you don't know where to go, I recommend you book a free strategy call with us below, and me or one of my team members will hop on a quick call with you to see how we can help you, to point you in the right direction, to give you clarity, because it's extremely easy to get lost in this online world. And then if it makes sense too, we can also chat about our flagship HFM program and see if it's a good fit for you where you're at and, financial good fit for you as well. So what is this quote unquote secret method to get your first retainer client without a case study? And this will make it so much easier to get your foot in the door. What you do is you offer on your cold emails only commission only deals. You don't offer a retainer, you offer commission only. By the way, for email, you should charge anywhere from 15 to 25% of all revenue generated from email. That's the going rate for commission deals for email. Business owners will save money using a retainer long term, but short term they will save money doing commission because they only pay you if they get paid. But long term, you're gonna wanna get a retainer, and the client will want you to have a retainer as well because it can add up quick. If they're making, let's just say they were making $50,000 a month from your emails and you're charging them 20%, that's $10,000 a month writing emails. That's a little too much money to be given to email copywriters. So they're going to find a way to restructure the deal so you're not making as much. And you might think that's a bad thing, but you have to ask yourself, after you've written enough emails to your client, they kind of know how to do it themselves now, and they could hire an in-house rep to do it. So example, if you're making them $50,000 a month, and that's a really, really unique situation, by the way, they're paying you 10 grand a month to write their emails, and you're writing one email a day. They could hire someone literally for $5K a month, 60 grand a year. They'd have the whole 8-hour shift to write one single email. That's why it gets lopsided. I always tell my students, you don't want to trim too much off the bone because then they'll start looking where they can save money. As long as you stay in that sweet middle spot where you're not making too much, where they want to get rid of you, you're not making too little where you want to jump ship and go find better clients. But anyway, you pitch commission only, and this will skyrocket your responses. It will skyrocket the trust that people have for you. It will skyrocket your close rate. I had a student recently close the very first call they got on for a commission-only deal. It's easy. There's no risk to the business owner. And they're going to be, oh, wow, this person must know what they're doing. They have that much confidence to make me money. Then once you're in and you're writing emails, if you're finding that you're not making money, if there's not enough leads, if the client is dropping the ball on somewhere, because it usually is an issue of the business owner. The business owner needs to be ready for a copywriter. They probably won't have all their ducks in a row. And you're doing hard work, and they're seeing you're working hard, you're one Slack message away all the time, you're working late when they hit you up randomly, you're putting your blood, sweat, and tears into the deal. They see you're doing that, but you're not making, and they start to feel bad for you. They will start to feel bad for you. Like, wow, they're putting all this effort in, and we're not making money. It's partly my fault as a business owner. I gotta, help them out. My list is not engaged because of how I got them into the list, or I'm not putting out enough content. I'm not filling the list up with new leads. I'm not pulling my part. So they've already proven themselves to me that they're putting in the work. They're writing really good emails. They're just not converting yet, but they're good emails. The client can tell that they're good emails. That's when you go to them and be like, hey, look, granted, we don't want this to happen. We want to make money with the commission deal because we don't want to be wasting time. We're not trying to waste time here. We're trying to make money. But if it gets to this point, you can chat with them on a Zoom. Be like, hey, look, obviously I'm sending an email once a day to your list. Just things are not converting. It's probably your offer. Something's off. I can keep working with you. Honestly, I'm going to need some sort of retainer. At that point, the client is going to be a lot more open to paying you a retainer of some kind. And you could even structure it as a climbing retainer. They pay you a small amount the first month, and they grow it as you grow the revenue of the business. But hopefully it doesn't get to this point. You don't want to have to do this. You want to make a shitload of money in the start, but this whole commission deal is acting as a free trial. You're just not telling the person that's a free trial. That's what it ends up being. It's a free trial. This will work for you. As I always say, we're hybrid freelance machines. We want to get our foot in the door of all these businesses and then just start stacking the offers, fixing their problems. You want to make as much money off one business as you possibly can. Why go elsewhere? You should become a growth partner. You should help these businesses grow, and you just suck way more money out of individual deals. You only need a couple clients and you're making a full-time 6-figure income. That's why we teach 3 services in our mentorship program, by the way, so that you have an arsenal of things that you can come into any business and completely crush it for them. Oh, business owner, you should be writing emails every day. Oh, business owner, you're not closing deals over the phone. Here's how to increase your close rate. Here's how to start setting calls with your phone numbers you're collecting, as well as your social media accounts. And you help them build their ecosystem. They're going to pay you for it. Anyway, again, if you're stuck, you don't know where to go, you don't know what to charge, you don't know how to get clients, you don't know how to fulfill the services, all that, recommend you book that free strategy session below, and we can chat about what you're doing wrong, point you in the right direction, and then see if it's a good fit to work together as well. Also, make sure to get into our free Facebook group below. Would love to have you inside, where you can network with people that have the same mentality as you. They want to get the hell out of corporate America.